Hello, Internet, and welcome to my live reaction for Eden Zero Chapter 3. When we last left off, we were introduced to a mysterious giant blue lady who has to be at least the size of a planet, if not larger, who seems to know about Shiki's existence. And then we were introduced to the planet of Blue Garden, where Happy got kidnapped by a robber, and Shiki and Rebecca went to save him, and we learned Rebecca and Happy's shared backstory of how Happy was killed like 10 years ago and turned into a robot to survive, and he's now can transform into a pair of pistols, which are badass, and Rebecca's just a badass all around. Then we were introduced to our Urza lookalike, Elsie Crimson, who also seems to know about Shiki because everyone does at this point. And that's kind of where we left things. Oh, and Shiki and Rebecca had just gone to the, I believe it's called the Crimson Torch Guild, to get Shiki signed up as an adventurer. And that is where we left off. So we'll start off with Chapter 3, Adventures. We have our cover picture is like Shiki, like, sitting upside down. He always does his very best. Shiki, the boy of gravity. Making waves around the world, Mashima Hiro presents Chapter 3 of his science fiction adventure fantasy. Then Adventures Guild Meteor Torch, not Crimson Torch, which is apparently having its 50th anniversary. There's a big sign in like the center of the guild that says 50th anniversary. Somewhere in the vast universe, Shiki the Adventurer is born. And then we have Shiki like wide-eyed at the Meteor Torch Guild. Whoa! We see like people lying around. We see a group that looks exactly like Team Shadow Gear. Levi, Jet, and Droy hanging around. Some other people who are not just Fairy Tail cameos. There are so many humans here. I want to touch. And Rebecca just like grabs him by the some like string hanging out of his collar. No. And someone walks out. Rebecca, Happy, Adventurers Guild Meteor Torch receptionist, Clarice or Clarice. I don't know how to pronounce that. Clarice Leia. Welcome home. So I have a feeling she's gonna be like the Mira Jane of the series. I'm hoping she does not have a Mira Jane-esque backstory, because I feel like it's just a little bit too just being Mira Jane with a redesign. Rebecca and Happy go to hug Clarice. Clarice, we're home! How is Granbell? I was so worried. I'm so glad you're alright. And she just like starts breaking down crying. Geez, it was no big deal. Shiki, this is Clarice. She works at the guild's reception desk. Oh my, a newcomer. This is Shiki. I met him in Granbell and Happy speaks up. He's a castaway. I'm a castaway. And Claire starts crying again. Rebecca made a new friend. I'm so happy. Actually, he doesn't have any identification papers on him or whatever, but could you register him as an adventurer? Of course. I mean, you don't have any papers yourself, Rebecca. Okay, so yeah, given that she described herself as thrown away last week, I imagine that that she's just like an orphan on the streets. And Shiki like jumps on this big guy and like starts squeezing his face. Are you a human? You're a guy, right? You have great muscles. Hey, let's be friends. And Rebecca grabs him again. Stop it! Geez, it's always friends this, friends that with you. And Shiki like stares up, eyes wide. Huh. And he sees it's the giant woman, who is much smaller than I think she was last chapter. What? Okay, so I guess, who is she? That's Mother. Mother? That's actually just a hologram of her. I hear she's much bigger than that. Oh, if only you knew, Rebecca. She's fucking huge. But I don't quite know how she relates to Meteor Torch. She's a woman bigger than any star in space, and we don't know why she exists or what she lives for. She's a great big mystery. A long time ago, an adventurer went beyond the Sakura cosmos and found her by coincidence. That's the only info we have on her. Before you know it, adventurers worshipped her as a goddess of space. The guild's even adorned with her image. I think I've met her before. And everyone's like, and Rebecca and Clarice, like, their eyes go wide, and the entire guild looks at him, and just all breaks down laughing. Okay. So he's met Mother. What a hero. Ha ha. You sure it wasn't your own mommy? Ha ha ha. What a joke. And Shiki, like, looks really confused at them, and Rebecca gets all embarrassed. I've met plenty of people who've said that they met Mother, but it was all big talk. He's just one of them. Hey, you guys! And Shiki like jumps out in front of them. I totally get what you guys are saying. You want to be friends, right? That's totally not it. And the entire guild breaks down again. He said he wants to be friends. I can't. So what's with this guy? You want friends? Go ask your mommy. And Shiki starts trembling. and someone like walks out in heels. And here I was, wondering what the noise was all about. And Rebecca, like, freaks out. And it's the Wendy lookalike, who looks a lot older than Wendy, I should add. If it isn't second-rate beekeeper Rebecca-san, and her trashy cat Hoppy-san. Okay, so she's certainly different from Wendy. A whole lot different. Lavilla. My name isn't Hoppy, you know. Whoa, it's Lavilla-chan! It's the real deal! I always watch your videos! No way, she was actually in the guild? And Shiki, like, looks at her, and a fanboy shows up. I'm a fan, please sign this! That would be 100,000 G. A picture is 50,000 G. Excuse me. 50,000 G. So pricey. And he, like, hands her the, like, sheet of paper, and she draws, like, a piece of poop on it. Please deposit your payment to my channel. And she, like, gets right up in Rebecca's face. Rebecca-san, what? Your videos haven't been interesting as of late. Have you ever considered retiring? That was unnecessary! Who's that? She's a famous beekeeper, she's a famous beekeeper, Lavilla Christie. She's someone I hate. You're mistaken, Rebecca-san. It's super famous beekeeper, I keep saying super famous beekeeper Lavilla Christie. There is not a soul in Sakura Cosmos who doesn't know my name. No idea who you are, though. Shiki just does not care. And Happy laughs. And Lavilla gets mad and, like, turns away. Anyway, do post more boring videos, won't you? They make my videos look all the better. And Rebecca just starts tearing up. But Shiki, like, grabs her by the hand. Hey, what is it? You want a handshake? That'll be 10,000 G. And she, like, and Shiki just, like, pulls her along. What is this? Oh, he's, like, gravitying her. You made my friend cry. Cut that out, let's go! And Rebecca grabs Shiki away again. And Lavilla, like, falls to the ground and looks off at them. What was that? Rebecca's friend. I need to put him in my next video! To talk about beekeepers, as expected. And then they go to a restaurant where Plu is carrying a broccoli whale on his head. It's here, the Kiraberry chicken is so good! And Shiki, like, looks on in shock, and just, like, staring after Plu, who's in a tuxedo in the series. Okay. What was that? Oh, Nicola? You'll see that species here often. Are you still not used to them, Happy? I'm not very good with dogs. The good old Plu is a dog pun. Never gets old. Dogs? Poon, and they're all, like, carrying stuff on their heads, you know. So, space is amazing! Come on, Shiki, let's eat. It's a little different from how I imagined a guild to be. I thought the guild would be more friendly, you know? Like the guild's one big family. There's a good old-fashioned fairy tale reference. There was a manga like that before, wasn't there? Alright, that's getting a little meta. That's getting a little meta, Mashima. Let's chop it back. Speaking of meta, there's literally Natsu and Lucy in the restaurant. Wow. Hello. They seem to be getting along alright. Anyway, back to the story. Well, Claris is nice, but apart from her, I don't really know anyone else here. We're called a guild, but people really just come here to look for work. That's so. Yep, the guild's our ticket to starting our adventures. We're gonna have so much fun. So yeah, it looks like Mashima's actively stating this is not gonna be like Fairy Tail, where the guild is the focus of everything. Even though, you know, Natsu's here, and I can't believe he's not making the guild the focus of everything. That's a very Natsu thing to do. But yeah, where was I? Our adventure, huh? And Rebecca's phone rings. Oh, perfect timing. Online registration just finished. Here's your adventure card, and she hands him the phone. Oh! Oh, and like prints out for him. Like, digitally prints out. That's really cool. Amazing! A card appeared! That's just one of the many things Ether can do. I remember you saying that you don't know your last name. So I made it the name of your home star, Shiki Granbell. Shiki Granbell. Wait, does Granbell only have one L? Oh, okay, that's cool. That's my name, on my adventurer card. What's Class E? That's your adventurer rank. Class E is the lowest one. Actually, we're Class E too. That's because we've been holed up playing games lately. Hey look, Lavilla-chan has a new video up. For real? It's finally here? Oh, some more people are talking about Lavilla. She's so cute, ha ha ha. And she has like a Plu next to her. That's the girl from earlier. And Rebecca like looks down and like thought, I hate to admit it, but Lavilla's videos are really interesting. Her subscriber count's amazing too. I'm sure she puts in a lot of effort for them. I'll give her that much. Hehehe. And Shiki, chuckles to himself. I know how to make your videos better than hers. Huh? We go and meet Mother! And they both, look on in shock. Right? Nobody's ever seen her before, right? We can be the first ones. I also want to know why I got the feeling that I've met her before, too. Plus, we can shut the guild people up. I've never thought about that. Meeting Mother, huh? We can make a video out of that! That's right! Now that's settled, let's go! And Shiki, jumps up. Wait a minute. Mother is outside the Sakura Cosmos, right? We can't do that with our ship. If we don't have a high-performance ship, then we totally can't! No, it's not over yet. We just need to get a new ship! And Shiki, starts going all wide-eyed. We also need party members, right? Like warriors, healers, magic casters. What a fantastic imagination. Can't do anything about that. We could get a ship and some party members at the same time. Let's ask the wise doctor who fixed Happy. I had a feeling that, we saw the guy who, got, back in the Dead Happy flashback, we saw the guy who got on to the guy who got on to Rebecca for, messing with the dirty corpse or whatever. And he looked like someone who was in the full color cover from chapter 1, so I had a feeling the doctor would be a main character. But anyway, a doctor? I wonder if we can be friends. The doctor's a really good person. But apparently does not pick up. He's not picking up, but, oh well. It's been a long time anyway, so let's pay him a visit. Yeah, And then, at a tower, Elsie's crew has showed up. Space pirates, scary, why are they here? Everyone's, clearing the way for Elsie. It's Elsie's crew! What business do they have on this star? I'm looking for someone. This is at Meteor Torch, okay. And she pulls up a phone with a picture of Shiki to Claris. I don't know. And another, guild member calls up. I know where he is. Don't do it, you idiot! I heard them talking. They're heading towards Planet River. And we see the duo heading towards Planet River. Let's go see Mother! But first we need a ship. I wonder if the doctor is okay. Princess? I know. Princess? So, is Princess a nickname, or is she actually a princess? That star is already dead. What? Okay. He has friends. He has a goal. But what troubles lie ahead on the path he's chosen? To be continued in Chapter 4, Noma. Alright. So this was mostly a much more, laid back, hanging out and, relaxing chapter than we've had the past couple weeks. We have our, main characters established. We now have a future goal in seeing Mother, she can't be outside of Sakura Cosmos, right? Because the dragon we saw in Chapter 2, that was supposed to be the same dragon from Chapter 1, right? And there's no way they traveled that far. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have. In the time between Chapters 1 and 2. So, she has to be somewhere in the Sakura Cosmos. I guess. Yeah, it makes sense to me. But yeah, so apparently something happened to Planet River, in the time since Rebecca was last there. I can't imagine the doctor is dead. That does not quite seem right. But we do have, I do love just how there's no, trying to make, La Villa seem anything at all like Wendy. She's just a complete asshole to everyone, and I think it makes her an interesting character. She does seem to be the very, shonen rival type, though different from what we usually see. She feels like she kind of feels like the, I think, people compare, Shiki to Natsu a lot, but she kind of feels like the Grey to Rebecca's Natsu. The kind of rival character who I imagine they'll get along with a lot more as the story goes on. But yeah, I do want to see where we go with La Villa. I'm kind of curious what exactly space pirates are in this world, because they just march on into the guild, and I don't quite know why they're pirates if they're legal, because they're not being arrested. They just walk right up and ask for help. So yeah, that whole bit of the world building is still kind of unknown to me. I imagine it'll get cleared up as the series goes on, what exactly Elsie does as a space pirate, and why she's called a princess. That also is kind of curious. And then we see River just looks really weird. Like, it's got, like, you know, like, I guess mesas? Kind of, like, sticking out all over it. I'm not quite sure how I feel about the design, in all honesty. I think I like it, but, you know, I'm kind of hesitant on it. But yeah. So we got, you know, several fairy tale cameos in Natsu and Lucy and Shadow Gear. We have, a story, objective, a mission for the series in finding Mother and finding out how Shiki seems to recognize Mother. And then we have a current arc with, this Dead Planet River as Elsie is chasing Shiki and Rebecca. So yeah, that's kind of, this really wasn't all of that, you know, like, this was a really simple chapter. It was, you know, they chatted around about stuff, and then they went to another planet. Or started traveling towards another planet. But yeah, this was, I enjoyed it. I really still cannot wait to see what happens next in Chapter 4 next week. That's really all I have to say about this week's chapter, so I hope you all enjoyed the chapter and the video. If you did, feel free to drop me a like, subscribe, or whatever the fuck you want. I don't really care. And as always, people, keep kicking ass, and I'll see you in the future. Bye.